Yo! Hello. Now, first things first, why is my eye like this? It gets like this like once a year because in college, I got a staph infection and it like seriously screwed up my eye. And I don't love coming on the show like this. I don't think I've ever done it. I think it's just happened to be like on a weekend or something like that, but it happens like once a year or once every like 2 years now, and this has happened. So I apologize. I do have masks. If this is better for you to deal with, I don't know. I have another one. Wait. I have this mask as well. Is that better? I don't know what I should do. I really don't. All right, but anyways, this is what I'm doing. And it is what it is. I apologize, but you know what? Let me make it a little bit better for you by talking about the beginning. All right, we have several types of kids. All right, and this program is not for everybody. It's just not, and I can't act like it is for everyone, but we do want everybody in the program. It's just that like literally we can't do it. All right, and let me see this real quick. So let me show you why it's impossible to make the program for everybody, but we are working on it. Okay. All right. So we have good players. Let's call them just good, like a big G right there. All right. We have good players. We have bad players, and we have okay players. All right. Now, there's 3 types of good players, though. There's the good players that want to improve. There's the good players that don't want to improve and that are just okay in the middle. And there's the good players who could care less about trying hard. All right, and they just like want to have fun. All right, so there's 3 levels of good players. There's also 3 levels of okay players. All right, there's also 3 levels of bad players. All right, and I'll show you who our program's for and why we can't appeal to everyone, but I'll also show you what we're planning to do. Okay, so there's 9 types of players overall. All right, for the good players who want to get way better and want to work hard at it, we got you. All right, you are good to go. Let me get another color real quick. All right, what is this? I don't even know how to do the colors. All right, there we go. We'll do red. All right, so for these guys, we have these guys. They're good to go. And if you're okay and want to get better, well, we have you too. And if you're bad and want to get better, well, we have you too. We've always had room for these 3 players, okay? Who we haven't had room for because of these players are these players. Are the good players who just kind of like don't care if they get better or not. They usually want to play with other good players. So by this guy existing in our program, and even sometimes this guy existing, these guys don't want to join. All right, and then for the good player who just wants to have fun, same thing. He doesn't care. All right, now for the okay player, we might appeal to him because we have some of these guys. All right, so we're good there. For the bad player who's like that, so-so. For the bad player who doesn't want to get good at all, nothing. Or the okay player who wants to get good at all, nothing. All right. Now we do want to fix this. And how we're going to fix this is this. All right, we're going to have a bunch of teams that just play games. All right, and the fewer games that they play, the better. Who cares? All right, they won't have to come to workouts. Who cares? Because we basically just want their money. All right, and we want that to be all of these guys. We want these players to be money players. Okay. Because we do need money, and all they want is just to have some fun and just go out there. But we're going to have some very, very low teams, some middle teams, and some high teams, just so that they feel like they're good. All right? Basically, we do need these guys. I have to admit it, so I do care. But at the end of the day, it's hard to care about these kids because they don't care about basketball. But for these kids who are just like in the middle, like I don't know if I want to be good or not, like I might change one day, we got to somehow talk these kids into it. All right, these kids are down because they want to become these kids. So we can talk these kids into it, but we want to talk these kids into it. For these guys, again, I don't know. I feel like if we have these teams, then those guys might be involved in it. They might want to move up to that guy. All right. So to appeal to everybody, if people come in and they go, look, I don't want to do homework, but I want a program. Well, you're probably not one of these guys. If you're not posting homework, you're not one of these guys. This program isn't going to appeal to you. It's not going to feel great for you. It's going to feel weird. And if you're not one of these guys, you're also not going to enjoy our game situation because you're getting your butt kicked. And you're like, can I just have some fun? If you're not one of these, if you're not one of these guys, it's going to be a struggle. And we are trying to alleviate that struggle. But my question to you is why? Why do you just not want to be one of these guys? If I told you at the beginning of your time with us, right when you joined, you were like, hey, I want to play basketball. And I asked you, well, do you want to get better? Do you want to be one of these three types of guys? You would, of course, say yes. And I'll say, well, are you willing to work hard? You would say yes. I'll be like, are you willing to do some homework on the side? You would say yes. You willing to play against better players? You would say yes. All this stuff is yes, but yet we only have like 5 players out of 60 that even do the stuff. So I think that our hopes for ourselves are higher than what actually comes. What I say is be the most ideal version of yourself. Until we get room for these other players where we have just like stationary teams that don't have any goals and we're just making money off you, those teams, be okay with trying to be these guys until we get enough. And then we'll kick you off that team and put you with these guys. Unless you can hang on, we'll give you an option. All right, we'll give you an option to be these guys. But right now we don't have that option because we only have so many players. So whether you're good, okay, or bad, as long as you really, really want to get better, this is the perfect program for you. But I got to admit, that's a very, very rare player. And how you can admit it, or how you can prove it, is by posting homework, is by doing everything that we're supposed to be doing. So even with my bad, crazy eye where I look like a monster, I can see that this is a hard system to like build a program off of, but it's the only one that I want to build. I don't want to start with all these bottom kids and then slowly build up, because that would take like 20 years, and these guys are really annoying to work with. They're really annoying to work with, okay? I couldn't push them at all. I would just be taking their money, and I don't want to do that. Because what if I die after 10 years and then I never get a chance to work with these kids? I don't know. So I want to work with the 5 kids that we have now, and I don't want to just ditch them, because if I started appealing to these people, those 5 kids would leave. Would I get more money? Of course. But I don't care about that. I care about these 5 kids, all right? Whichever one that they may be, whether they're bad, okay, or great, I care about the kids that want to get better, and we're going to build through them, even though that is the slower path, and I apologize. What is the quote of the day? Quote of the day is, if you must fail, fail well. All right, this is my most tongue-twisty quote of the day, because they all sound the same. Fail well, swell. It's really, really weird. But yes, if you must fail, fail well. And what this comes down to is a realization process. You're going to see that sometimes you have no chance. You're going to see that like it's insurmountable odds. And you see that failure is like I can't say that either, an inevitability. And you're going to see that and you're going to say, whoa, Why would I even walk down this road then? All right? Why would I even go down this road if I know for a fact I'm gonna smash into a wall? Well, I'll tell you why. It's because, one, it doesn't matter if you smash into that wall. If you were going your hardest, you're going your fastest, and you were trying your best, it doesn't matter that you smash into the wall, because a lot of people are too afraid to even go toward it at all. And two, sometimes you get enough speed where you can jump over that wall and you actually make it. And sometimes you get enough strength where you can go through that wall. So, if you must fail, if you see the wall coming, go at it. 100 miles an hour, because you only live one time. All right? And if you must fail, that's what failing well is. And I told you guys we've had games that we've won where we've played bad. We've had games that we've lost where we played well. There's moves that you guys do them well, but the shot misses. There's moves that you guys do where you shoot it you shoot it poorly and then you make it. I only care about the execution. I don't care about the result. All right, because if you play against a kid with no legs and no arms and you beat him only by one, well, that's on you. That's not a good thing. Just because you won. And if you play against a monster and lost by one, and that's not really a loss. You have to understand that that's how life is. It's one of the hardest things to do. Sorry about that. Anyways, if you must fail, fail well is the quote of the day. Let's check out the challenges. Challenges today. We got a whole bunch. Check out the challenge section. That's crazy. Seriously. I keep looking at my eye and I keep comparing it to the lion over there. Lions aren't the cutest animal. That lion looks way better than I do right now. I'm more of a monster than that lion is. Can I just turn to the side? Wait, which side is it? This side? Is that better? Is that better? Anyways, on the challenges today, we got first and second grade challenges. I continue with the Chastain challenge. Someone just put in the Chastain challenge. Who was that? Luke. What up, Josias? Luke just put in the Chastain challenge. If you go to our challenge page, the Chastain challenge, it has a slew of items on there, 50 to be total. And you get to choose one per category, whether it be mental or physical or something like that. Some of them are super easy. Super easy. Eat with your left hand for the month. And it's small things like that, if you're right-handed, that is. All right, but some of them are super hard, run a mile a day. You get to choose, and we call it the Chastain challenge because of Finley Chastain. She did this. She did every single one of those things on that list for more than a year, about a year and a half. Filled out the paper, printed it out every single time, made it into a book, gave it to me, added to it, was doing more than just 5 things a night. All right. On game days where we went from 8 in the morning to 8 at night, she played for 3 different teams. Yeah, she did a lot. And then she printed out 20 copies of this book so that everyone could try it for a whole year. Handed it out to players. She was a 4th grader at the time. Handed it out to players who were in her grade, higher grades, and even high school. And nobody did it. All right, now she's the number 1 player in the country. Number 18, because she got injured last year, but she'll be back. And everybody wishes that they were her. The Chastain challenge is one of the challenges. First graders, that's your challenge for the day. Second graders, day 29 of the homework assignment, which is an attempt to spin the ball in your hand. This is the last day of that because it's the last day of the month. So third graders, the dribbling dojo is your challenge. You're on day 30. All right, 20 drills designed to improve your ball handling. Fourth graders, you're on day 29 of the homework assignment, which is the ball spins as well. You guys should be able to do those by now if you've been doing it all month, at least for 30, 60, or 90 seconds. Fifth grade, taking day 27 of the trick shot and skill shot challenge. Sixth grade, day 29 of the Hakeem Olajuwon Hall of Fame workout challenge. Again, all this is on the challenge section, or in the challenge section. Seventh grade, the 10-month Chastain challenge. 8th grade, you're on day 76 of 100 of the Priya Brajovanie challenge. All right, that one's like a 3-month challenge day. Ninth grade, you're on day 29 of the homework assignment, 30, 60, or 90 seconds of ball spins. 10th graders, you're on day 27 of the workout card. It's double since you're in high school. And then 11th graders, you're taking on today's list of items in the Chastain Challenge as well. 12th grade, take on day 27 of our 4-week weekly improvement challenge. So far, we have no one doing any of these. I don't believe so. No one's following the daily challenges. No one cares that much. We don't have those type of players yet, but I will keep spouting that off because one day we will get these special players. One day we will get Steph Curry. One day we will get Michael Jordan, and I don't want to mess them up. But beyond that, better than that, greater than that, is we're going to get some players who are right below that level, who never made the NBA, and we're going to push them to make the NBA. But better than that, we're going to get some college players who never made that overseas level and get them to the NBA too. And I think we can do one more. We can take a D3 player, D2, D3 player, get them in first grade and make them into an NBA player. Can I do more than that? A player who's never supposed to make college at all, make them make the NBA? Probably not. Not in 12 years. No, I don't think so. It's pretty far-fetched. But we can get anyone at all who could have been a junior high school player to make college. Yes. In 12 years? Heck yeah. All right. So these things help push us there. These things are our goals, and I will keep pushing those things until we get there. Last day of the trivia question, possibly. Trivia question today is, who was the only general manager to offer Jeremy Lin a summer league invitation? All right, that is the trivia question of the day, and it might be the last of the month because we have a tie. Austin has 4, Josiah says 4, and everyone else has 1. It's first 1 to 5, so everyone can still win. But if one of those 2 first people win, then they win the entire month. Who was the only general manager to offer Jeremy Lin summer league invitation? He went undrafted from Harvard, and he's my friend. I know Jeremy. But one person took a chance on him. One person was like, nah, I got you, man. Let's go. And then that eventually turned into Linsanity. Who was this person in the NBA who gave Jeremy Lin a chance? Let me know in the comment section, and we'll be down to go. Anyways, moving on. Answer by the end of the show, you might win. I'll ask it again next week, okay? Next thing we got the movie time here. All right, with the movie Cobb. I've not seen this movie, but I do know Ty Cobb. All right, it's one of the greatest baseball players ever. This is one of the greatest actors ever, so it must be a good movie. The 10th grade movie of the day is Cobb. All right, Don Nelson is basically the answer. Donnie Nelson is the answer. It's Don Nelson's son, and he gave Jeremy a chance. Sometimes you have to see. You have to see beyond what other people are able to see, and so from the coach's side, you have to be able to see the hard workers. I've had so many coaches not understand that someone who might be undersized, someone who might suck right now, deserves a chance because they're hard workers. And it's so obvious that they're hard workers, yet the coach doesn't want to give them a chance. And then other people, from the other side of things, there are so many players who don't give themselves a chance by capitalizing on the chances that they're given. So that is key. If you think that you have a chance, or if you don't, who cares? You take it. You go as hard as you possibly can. But anyways, that was Vaughn. Has his first point, so the game is still alive. All right, first 1 to 5 wins. We're gonna carry it through February until someone gets to 5. Someone has to get to 5. But yes, the movie Ty Cobb, one of the greatest baseball players alive. Let me know if you watch this movie, you 10th graders out there. I have nothing to say about it beyond that, but I'm sure it's a good movie. All right, this movie, the Roger Maris movie. This is the movie called 61. All right, he's juggling in this with his hair he wasn't shaving his head. His hair was balding at the time. Even though he was young, because he was so stressed out. He was getting death threats because he was on his way to beating Babe Ruth's home run record, and he was not like a prolific baseball player. He was just having a great season, and the pressure of trying to break that record, which he eventually did, led to like so many things. And this movie explores all that. And for you guys that are feeling pressure out there, might want to take a look at the 11th grade movie of the month. It's called 61. It's about Roger Maris and when he broke Babe Ruth's home run record, which since has been broken since. But yes, I don't know if that movie's good to either. I've not seen that one, but I have seen this one. This next one, and it's the 12th grade movie of the month. Not only have I seen it, I will say this is arguably my favorite movie of all time. My favorite movie of all time is like Groundhog Day, but my favorite basketball sports movie of all time is this one, Above the Rim. It has Tupac in it, my favorite rapper of all time. All right, it has this guy in it, whatever his name, Leon, from the Five Heartbeats. All right, it has a lot. I have that guy's jersey, the bad guy in black, because I like black, but yeah, the guy, I can't tell you the ending, but yes, it is an awesome movie. All right, they actually got real basketball players to be in the movie, which makes up for a lot. All right, it's outdoor, it's gritty, it's cool, it has like an awesome soundtrack. All right, this movie is a 90s movie, so maybe you might think that it's out of date, but I don't think that you will. I think it stands the test of time. It is the 12th grade movie because there is like a lot of like drug use, violence, and stuff like that. So maybe ask your parents if you can watch it. But 50 out of 50 this movie gets. All right, and I highly recommend Above the Rim. Now the beginning is kind of weird because he's playing taps with his friend where they try to jump up and touch the top of the backboard. Whoever gets the highest wins, and they keep tapping the backboard. And then all of a sudden his friend taps the backboard, breaks the backboard, goes through the backboard, through a window, off the second story and dies. It happens in the first like 30 seconds of the movie, okay? So I'm not giving up anything. But it's crazy, and it's like, wait, how did the basketball court get on the second floor? Wait, how did he break the backboard with his hand? But then it's like a dream. You're like, okay, it was a dream. But then it like really happened because his friend really did die. So I'm like, wait, what? That's the only weird part of the movie. The rest of it is epically amazing. Watch Above the Rim. All right. The workouts that we're doing, got homework coming up for next Monday. Judgment shot, 7-minute shooting, cops and robbers, pump fake to escape dribble, battle ropes, and backboard alley-oops. Then for today, we got overhead board passes, drive left, right, pass high, low, on-ball defense, ball jump versus face cut, Kobe post, dribble, double bounce series. Like for all of these, for on-ball defense, we'll just play some one-on-one, but we'll talk about the on-ball defense of it all. How you stay with your hand out, how you shade them one way or the other, but you don't want to shade them too much. Things like that. Drive left, right, pass high, low. This enables you to pass the ball without getting it tipped. Overhead board passes stops them from trapping you. And so you can break a press. It's very, very important. We might do it just off the pass, but we also might do it off of the retreat dribble and then pass off the backboard. Okay, I'll have groups designated for that. Ball jump versus face cut is from half court. We're going to pass the ball to either wing, and then the defender has to jump off and then slide and stay with you, and you're trying to beat him to the face cut. All right, the Kobe Bryant post move is turn and run, bounce forward, and then jump back, shimmy, and then turn and shoot like that. Double bounce series is 4 different moves. But I'm going to show you guys a sneak peek at all of those just so you can kind of get it. Drive baseline on that one. Baseline is jumping out of bounds or regular pass depending on where they point. Step off. This guy right here, he's on offense, and I'm playing defense. I want to make sure that I'm 1 arm's length away from him. I can shade him sort of to this side. I can shade him sort of to this side. But what I don't want to do is to completely force him one way or the other, unless it's special circumstances. Right? But I'm going to guard him straight up so that I'm not in the middle, I'm slightly off, so if he does go this way, he'll be tripping over my leg. I have this hand in there and extended so that he can't easily swing the ball from side to side, and I'm slightly tapping him to annoy him. I have this hand to trace the ball, whether it goes high or low. If he switches sides, I can switch sides. That's it. And for defensive positioning, if we're playing one-on-one, I want to be able to move the leg in the direction that he's going toward. So if he goes this way, I take a step with this leg. If he goes this way, I take a step with that leg. Sounds super obvious, but you guys do not do that. So start. So this guy will start at the half-court line exactly. He has one dribble, and then he must make a pass either to the left or to the right. This guy right here guarding him will either jump to the ball to beat him, or he will try to jump toward the ball or cut toward the ball to beat him. For this particular drill, we take one dribble forward, that way or that way. He has to jump immediately. As I go over the ball, toward the ball, he is trying to prevent me from going in front of him on this side of the ball. So if he didn't jump, I can cut right in front of him. If I cut before this line, I win. Post move's kind of long. Just understand that one. Hopefully you guys have done that one before. If not, come to practice. Last one. That's about it. Let's take a look at something funny. Play. Oh my goodness. Go back. Play. Come on. Oh my God. There he goes.
Forbidden basketball move.
That's over and back. You can't do that.
He can do that. You just don't know ball. He just tricked everyone. Nah, I'm playing. They just gave the ball to the wrong team to start the quarter, but you really thought he was about to get the easiest 2 points of his life. Bro pulled out the forbidden
Okay, not only did they give the ball to the wrong team, he went the wrong way. He already crossed the line to begin with, so no matter what, he can't recross. But yeah, everyone went the wrong way, so don't think that this just happens to young basketball players. It happens to even the NBA basketball players. But yeah, if he was smooth with it, he wouldn't have crossed half court. No, they couldn't have given it to him because this was a referee mistake. So he wouldn't have scored either way, but
basketball move.
Very, very well done. Next thing is a breakdown. And this is Russell Westbrook.
Katie Wingy reporting from shoot around today that he did play some 3-on-3 full court.
And this is Russell Westbrook cutting to the basket for Jokic to pass to him. I know he has Jokic who's a great passer, but you need great cutters as well. Teo was like the first player in our program to ever even cut for anything. You have to sprint to the basket to cut. And I like to tell people, when I was in college, I wouldn't cut because I was afraid of making mistakes. And I think that's why people don't cut. Maybe they're not bold enough. Maybe they're not smart enough. Maybe they're not quick enough. I don't know. But if you cut to the basket, worst case scenario, people react to you, and you'll be able to get other people open. But cutting to the basket gives you a chance to score. So be like Russell Westbrook and cut. Let's see the story of the day.
Believe in yourself. You are braver than you think, more talented than you know, and capable of more than you imagine. And quite frankly, who's to believe in you if you don't believe in yourself?
That is so true. If you don't believe in yourself, who should believe in you? I mean, like, let's say, okay, say me believing in you, okay? You want the coach to believe in you, correct? All right, well, what do you want him to believe? That you're good, right? That you're going to get better, right? That you have a chance, right? Okay, so who has a chance? These people have a chance. The people doing the homework, okay? So who is to say that you can do this or you can't do this? Maybe your parents can say, I'm not going to let you do it, possibly, okay? Maybe like the bully who beats you up and breaks your leg, he can say that you're not going to do it. But usually it's you. So the chances of you doing this are infinitely higher if you believe in yourself. And that's why you would go out there and actually work hard, because you believe that this hard work is going to do it. If you want the coach to believe in you and you're not putting in the work, I don't know what you're looking for. I don't know whether you're thinking, if I only had a coach to believe in me, then I would post the homework. If I had a coach to believe in me, then I would be like Melo right there. I would be like Adrian Mendoza right there. I would be like Noah right there. If I would be like Kiernan. But that can't go first. All right. The coach is basically saying, hey, if you want me to believe in you, want me to give you a chance to raise your hand. But it's harder than just raising your hand, because everyone would raise their hand and you can't give 20 people a chance. So it's like, okay, raise your hand. Okay. All 20 of you, cool. How about come to practice? 15 of you. I still need to weed some of you guys out. Okay, who wants to try the hardest at practice? Okay, now only 12? Okay. I gotta get this done. Gotta get this done. Who's willing to work hard outside of practice? Now you get like only 3 hands. There you go. That's who I believe in. All right, so you have to outdo everybody, and it starts with this, and that starts with you. So I'll say it one more time, just so that you can hear it. All right, believe in yourself. You are braver than you think, more talented than you know, and capable of more than you imagine. And quite frankly, who's to believe in you if you don't believe in yourself? All right, don't forget the quote of the day on this Friday. If you must fail, fail well. If you have to go out shooting. If you have to die, well, then you go out in a blaze of glory. If you have to fail, fail well. With no games this weekend, all games will be next week on the 8th. I'll see you guys then. Again, I apologize for my eye thing. All right, it happens. It is what it is. I'm not that cute to begin with, so it's not that bad. Anyways, all right, talk to y'all later, man. Pieces.